Hey guys, musicninjamat here. So this video was meant to be a video of me just talking about Disney live action and some of the new films, but then loads of other trailers came spilling out, and I thought rather than make videos on each individual thing, I'd just do one big trailer video. There will be timestamps down below for everything I'm going to talk about, as well as the links to the trailers. So yeah, Disney live action. The way I'm looking at it at the moment, they're redoing all the animated classics, but obviously in live action, and it's cool that it's introducing these films to a whole new generation in a way, and it's a new form to view them in, but then I'm like, it's a bit unoriginal to just redo all these movies you've already done. Like when they did Maleficent and they said we'll do live action films, but like from the villain's point of view, I'm like, cool, that's an original idea. There were two films in particular that piqued my interest, which is Dumbo, because it's Tim Burton, and the trailer looked good, but it looked really like heartwarming and happy, and I'm like, Dumbo was a weird movie. It should be even weirder done by Tim Burton. I wanted a much darker movie. The other one that piqued my interest was of course Aladdin. I'm not fussed on the trailer at all, and when Will Smith was announced as the genie, straight away I was like, I don't like it, because don't get me wrong, I like Will Smith, but Will Smith plays Will Smith. His Deadshot was just Will Smith. And then this trailer happened, and the CGI is awful. Real bad. And the internet exploded. And Disney was like, we're sure you'll like it, just give it a chance. And I'm like, maybe we will. Maybe he'll be a really fun character. But this first impression was pretty bad. I know they've got other live action things coming out, like Lion King. I'm wondering what else they'll do, where they'll go next with this. Speaking of live action, there was a new Detective Pikachu trailer as well, which was pretty dope. Still love those Pokemon designs. The battles as well look really cool. Ryan Reynolds is just straight up being Ryan Reynolds, being all charming and Deadpool-ish. It's weird, but I like it. There's little details, like it says critical hit behind some musicians, DJs. And we got to see Mewtwo. That was pretty cool. Another trailer, it's a really weird one. It's called Afterlife, and it's Ricky Gervais's new Netflix original series. And I'm a big fan of Ricky Gervais, but this looked original, and I like that. It just looks like one of those perfect combinations of something very emotional but also quite funny, and I can just really relate to somebody who's that grumpy. The last trailer I wanted to talk about for now is the new Dark Phoenix trailer. It actually looks okay. Being as it's like a rehash of Last Stand, it looks like they're going in a better direction. It looks a lot more cosmic. They've got some really good action, and like Jean crushing Magneto's helmet into him, that helmet's supposed to block her from being able to do stuff like that. It shows how powerful she is. It does look like a better interpretation of the Dark Phoenix story, but I've still got my doubts, because Fox X-Men is very hit and miss and lets us down a lot of the time, and there's a lot of hints of X-Men 3 in there. They're paying homage to a few things, and I'm like, do not connect this with that movie. I'm excited to see what the younger cast will be like now they are properly X-Men in their proper X-Men suits. I wanted them to really show in a bit more depth as well the struggle Jean's going through, having to deal with this entity and with this power. It's sad that they keep making Jennifer Lawrence come back, because by the sounds of it, she really doesn't like being in these movies. We have another villain as well, somebody that's going to be like the devil on Jean's shoulder and manipulate her, and I kind of feel like we don't need this. We don't need a villain to sort of push Jean that way. I think it would be more interesting to see Jean just be a villain on her own. But I am intrigued to see how the villain will do in this movie. So we've got a June 7th release for this, and the rumour is this is the last X-Men Fox film. They did some reshoots for it, and there's a chance that they were able to give this series a definitive ending. I mean, the rumour mill is always happening within Marvel, and there's talk of an X-Men TV show on Disney Plus, which will be set in the MCU, probably with people being recast. Like, there's there's a bunch of stuff that's been chucked about over the last few weeks, like the Eternals trilogy they want to do, the Black Widow movie, a Nova movie, Kamala Khan planned for Captain Marvel 2. And one thing I found really interesting, the idea that the MCU could use Fox to do some more R-rated movies, because then that way Disney isn't completely associated with it, so they protect the family-friendly brand, but we still get edgier MCU movies. But yeah, that's a bunch of stuff and news and trailers that all came out, and I've tried to condense and wrap my brain around all of it as best as I can. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about all of this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. Check out the links in the description down below. Check out the whole channel, especially the playlists, and I will see all of you in the next one.